Well, I really see SEDC as the hub of programming, of programmatic philosophy and services for the Southeast Asian community. But it doesn't stop there, because SEDC not only serves people from the 4 Southeast Asian communities, it also serves Latinos, people who are African American, and many other ethnicities and cultures. So on a daily basis, you come to SEDC, you see people from all different walks of life, accessing services, volunteering, getting involved, helping with fundraising, many different ways.
We just want to see SEDC grow. We want to work together to be a stronger and united community as a whole.
The senior services over here provides meals and some services. People come in here for the friendship. There are some seniors that they get to get out to have a meal, but they also, that's the only time they're gonna get out. And that's how they get to know about the other services that get to be provided. As I see all the time, the meal site is always full. It's always full, and you see the need to continue the program.
Rhode Island is a very diverse place, but not all people of diverse backgrounds are necessarily represented or have a voice. And we feel that it's our role to partner with SEDC to help empower those folks, to develop their leadership skills, to get more involved, and to really take charge of their own lives, their own situations, and do what's right for them and for their families.
The adult education programs are a major component of the services provided at SEDC. These services range from ESL to GED to citizenship courses.
We have classes for beginners who come to this country but have had at least secondary school experience in their own country. And so we're able, it's a different kind of focus depending on the group that we deal. And then we also teach English as a second language to those who have had more experience with the language. Their children are doing better. Their children are going to school, graduating, going to CCRI, getting better jobs. But the people that we deal with directly are poor. They are. And so you need organizations that are able to connect with them, help them, and help them navigate the processes that occur in this country for help.
Other services that the agency provides are translation services through the International Language Bank, and it's document translation, it is in-person translation. So some of the volunteers and staff members actually accompany the community members that need translation, whether that be in court, whether that be at the DMV or at hospitals. So it's a very important component of the agency. For someone that doesn't understand the language, someone that doesn't have the confidence to speak the language sometimes, it can be very intimidating. These services offered at SEDC allow community members the opportunity, it provides them with the self-confidence to be part of the community, to engage in the community, and to have a voice within the community.
Because we need more people to help our community, because I know there's over 20,000 people, Southeast Asian people, live in the state of Rhode Island, and there's not enough program to help them. And this is a small agency, but it's thriving.
We have 43 officially registered kids. Our daily average is about 35. We've noticed that a lot of the kids here are way below their actual grade level. Some of the kids, they come in, they can't read or write. Fourth graders, kids that are entering fourth grade, they can't read or write, they can't do simple math. With proper funding, with more money, we could have better educational experience, better materials for the kids. The kids would each have their own books, notebooks, papers, pencils, pens, proper field trips, educational field trips, perhaps. I mean, the field trips, the only reason they're not so educational this year is because we had to look at the organization was covering the cost of all admissions. This program is especially important because, You know, they have this huge 2-month summer break where they probably forget all about their academics and what they've learned in school, so they need a program like this so that they don't forget what they've just learned so they can carry it over to the next grade.
It's more of a one-on-one relationship that the teachers have with the students because it's a smaller classroom and they can get more attention that way.
I grew up around all the gangs, and it's so hard to hear these kids 10 years later, it's still going on. I stayed clear of it through my teachers. It was always education because my parents weren't always home either if I didn't have that education. Working at SEDC with this program, I hope to impact as many students as I can the way that my teachers did in my life. I could have gone a totally different route. I just want to give them, you know, what I had. I want them to know that they can be the trendsetters, the great minds.
So we'll be collecting a lot of report cards this year, following up with the students, calling their parents up, seeing where they are, and just making sure that they're where they need to be because we have that opportunity to help them.
SEDC is such a unique agency. It's the only service, it's the only agency out there that provides social services and really help for the Southeast Asian community.
SEDC relies on the efforts of the community to bring together all the resources necessary to be effective. Every person who participates in our programs is part of our history. Each life touched through this organization efforts is our mutual triumph and growth. We welcome you to become part of this movement.